You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, it is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and there's a brand new promo out for next week. I'm going to show it to you in just a second, but first I'm going to break it down for you real quick and give you additional information like what day of the week you're going to see it and other insights that you need to enjoy this promo, and then I'll show it to you at the end. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's jump right in. This week's promo is called Reunions and Revelations. The voiceover says they'll take the risk, battle the odds, summoned the courage, and faced their deepest fear. So, the parts of speech don't quite align in the voiceover. Now that I'm reading it all together, because it's separated into parts, it's not grammatically correct. That bothers me. If it bothers you, enjoy. All right. In the very first scene, we got somebody peeping into Holly Jonas's window, and she jumps up and looks, and guess who is outside playing Romeo to her Juliet? It is Tate. Holly says, "Oh my God, Tate." And Tate says, "You're alive." And he climbs in the window and she's helping him in, happy to see him. He says, "You're okay, Holly. I missed you so much." And then he grabs her up into a passionate kiss. Well, unless something changes first thing Monday, he's still in the halfway house, right? So he has snuck out, I guess, unless he was released and I missed it. Let me know. But I think I didn't doze off during the last episode. Anyway, that happens on Monday, March 11th. Holly cannot believe her eyes. She's so excited. There he is. And then that kiss looks like it carries over onto Tuesday, March 12th, because they are smooching when EJ DiMera and Nicole Walker DiMera walk in and they freak out. And of course, EJ is going to continue being the same turdburger that he always is. And he is going to call the cops even as Holly and Nicole beg him not to, but you know, what a waste of a hunk. They are writing him to where I just can't hardly stand to ogle him. All right, the second scene, Ava, Steve, and John find Tripp and Wendy, but they look dead. Looks terrible. Steve is doing CPR compressions on their son, and John is doing the same to Wendy Shin, trying to bring them back from what looks like the dead. Ava asks them, "Are they breathing?" And when the guys don't answer, then she screams the same question. So this scene happens on Tuesday, March 12th. But first, on Monday, March 11th, John and Steve get back to the airfield. That was so funny to me when those two geezers ducked away from those young armed Vitali soldiers. It was funny because I was watching this scene and my husband happened to be walking by and he just started laughing. And I said, "What?" And he goes, "As if those two are going to get past those younger guys." I was like, don't walk in here and introduce, logic into my soap opera. So that was funny. And it's true, but they get away from them apparently because those are speedy, speedy old dudes. And they get back to the airfield. Ava, I'm sure, is still tied up when they get there. They get her loose. Then they go looking for Wendy and Tripp. And by the way, the age difference between Clyde and little Officer Goldman, if you are curious, the actor who plays him, James Reed, is 70, and the actress who plays her, Christy St. John, is 32. He is 38 years older than her. Hello, granddaddy. He is a silver fox, but I don't know about his silver granddaddy fox. Anyway, by Tuesday's episode, they have... they found Wendy and Tripp, and then the guys are doing CPR on them. They are going to be just fine. And Rafe and Harris show up there after them on Tuesday. The next scene of the promo is in Paulina's hospital room. And you know that Paulina is doing very badly. I was getting a little verklempt, a little teary on Friday's episode, the scenes with Chanel and Lonnie just crying about how, Jules and is it Carver? I'm trying to remember her son's name, just out of my head. Anyway, how the kids aren't going to remember Paulina, and Chanel is like, and she'll have never met any kids I have. And they had some really sweet sisterly bonding stuff going on, and I was very, very teary. And then, of course, in the last moments of the episode, I don't know if you noticed it, just the very subtle kind of glow that started coming around Paulina, and then on Monday it is in full force. So Abe is there, and this is kind of a weird scene just because people who are dying on Days of Our Lives routinely see angels, people from the other side, all that good stuff, sometimes the devil. But for her husband sitting beside her, who is in perfectly good health, other than that amnesia, to also see the angelic visitor is kind of bizarre, even for Days. Nonetheless, Paulina and Abraham see this ghostly heavenly apparition, and Paulina says, "It's you." And first you're just going to see the hands. The ghost, the angel, is twisting wedding rings on her finger. And Abe says, "Are you here to take her to the other side?" And then there's a big white light. So this happens on Monday, March 11th. Spoilers tell us an angel visits them. And yes, it definitely looks like it is Lexie Carver, Abe's dead wife. She died of was it a brain tumor? Complications of a brain tumor? 11 years ago, I think, or 12 years ago. And I think before all is said and done, Lexie hands out 2 miracles. She is going to save Paulina's life, and she is going to restore Abe's memories, because we have a spoiler saying that he gets his memories back this week. Chanel and Lonnie are going to be over the moon, overjoyed. She looks like she doesn't have to have that heart transplant, because a spoiler for Tuesday, I think, has her cardiology test coming back looking really good. All right, those are all the scenes, and you got all the spoilers. And now, buckle up. I'm about to show you the promo for yourself. If you have not, please reach down and subscribe. Definitely drop your comments. Let me know what you think about the action coming the week ahead. I think it all looks really good. And come back soon, because we are here 7 days a week talking Days of Our Lives. Here is that brand new Days of Our Lives promo for the week of March 11th.
They'll take the risk.
Oh my God, Tate?
You're alive. You're okay, Holly. I've missed you so much.
Battle the odds.
Are they breathing? Are they breathing?
Summon the courage.
It's you.
Are you here to take her to the other side?
And face their deepest fear.
Victor had a mission for me in the pond.
Are you telling me that John killed that girl?